This video tour was created to help you install the software you've purchased from Required Systems. I'm going to show you the way to install it first of all in Vista and Windows 7, and then later on show you how to do it using XP. In both cases we'll use Internet Explorer as our browser. However, if you use a browser like Chrome or Firefox, the process is very similar. The installation procedure I'll be showing you will be for a single user on a single computer. If you require a network version of the software, please contact Required Systems for more details. Okay, so you've purchased the product. Here's how we go about installing it. The first thing you have to do is to log on to the Required Systems website. Let's do that now. We go to My Account and we type in the email address and password. Click on the login and that takes us to your account panel. In the account panel on the left hand side you have a number of options. The one you want to go for is your purchases. We'll click on your purchases, and what you will then see are a list of all the products you've bought from Required Systems with details of invoice number, etc. I want to install the CQC Outcomes, so I'll click on this link here. And you'll be faced with an option to open, save or cancel. It's very important at this point you don't click the open button, you click the save button. So we click on save. You will then be asked for a location you want to save the file into. I would suggest you just save it into your My Documents, but wherever you decide to save it, make sure you take a careful note of where you've saved the download to. So I'm just going to click on Documents here. Now I can click the save button and the download process starts. Depending on the speed of your internet link, this could take from a few seconds up to maybe 30 to 40 seconds. Okay, so the file is now successfully downloaded and we're again faced with three options: open, open folder or close. Do not under any circumstances click open. The one you want to do is open folder. Opening the folder shows where you have downloaded it to, and there's the file sitting there that I've downloaded. You'll notice it's what's called a zip file, and a zip file is a special kind of compressed file which is used to transfer large amounts of data over the internet. If you just double click on the zip file, you may get into difficulties with your install. I'm going to show you a better way of extracting the files. Depending on the operating system you're using, there might be slightly different screenshots. I'm looking here at Windows 7, which is very similar to what you'd see in Vista. I'll also include a screenshot for what you'd see in XP in a few minutes. Okay, so what we do is we right click on this file here and there'll be an option to extract all the files. Clicking on that again prompts us to ask us where we want to save the extracted files. Just accept the default, but have a look to make sure you know where it's going. It's going into My Documents and it's going into that folder there. I click extract. This process only takes a couple of seconds. It'll extract the files, and as soon as they're extracted it will display the contents of the extracted folder. You'll now see these are the actual files that we need to install the software. If you don't see the Required Systems logo on the file, then you're not using the correct file. To continue now to install the software, double click on the icon here. You'll get a message asking if you want to confirm you're running it. Click on Run and the process starts up. Accept the conditions of the software. Once again you'll be asked to verify you want to install. Click Yes. And the install process is now started. Again, there's a progress bar. I'll show you how this goes. Once the install process is finished, the software will automatically run. The first thing you'll see when you run the software will be the prompt to fill in the name of the home that this software is being used in. Now if you want to know more about how to use the software from this point onwards, have a look at the other video tours I've done. They will take you through this process. I said earlier I would show you what this looks like in XP, so I'll just run through this now on XP so you can see that too. So let's have a look at doing the same operation in Windows XP. We're on the download page. We click on the download link. Again, very importantly, we don't click on open, we click on save. Best place to put it is in your My Documents. Click on save here. The download will start, and as before, it can take up to 30 seconds to do this download. Once the download is complete, once again, the important thing here is to open the folder, not to open the actual file. So here's the zip file we've downloaded in my Documents. What we need to do now is to extract the files from the zip folder. It's important we don't double click on this. We should right click on it and then go to the Open With option. You may well have WinZip installed in your computer, but just ignore that and use the inbuilt compression software in XP and click on that. Again, it opens up a folder to show you your files. Don't click on anything in here, go to the Extract All Files, click on that. It then takes you through a wizard which will do the extraction. Simply click Next. Have a look and see where the default place it's putting it. So it's putting it into a folder in my Documents, that's fine. Say Next to that, and that's it done. If we now click on Finish, it will show us the extracted files, and there again is the required systems software with the correct icon. Again, we are now ready to double click on this file and launch the installation process for the software. Finally, I want to have a look at how we access the software once it's installed. When the install has finished, there should be a shortcut on the desktop to the required systems quality management system. However, if there isn't, you can add one yourself. To find the software, go to the Start menu, go to All Programs, and go to the required system entry. If we right click on that, in Windows 7 we get a number of options. We can pin it to the taskbar, we can pin it to the Start menu, and we can send it to the desktop and create a shortcut. If you're using XP, this is the option you would choose. Clicking on here and closing down the Start menu puts the shortcut to the software onto the desktop. You can do this at any time, and you can add shortcuts to the software in various places. I hope you found this video useful and you were able to successfully install your software on your computer.